You're listening to Sweet Life, the show that helps you find and walk your own special path. I'm Brooke Peterson. Here on Sweet Life, we like to explore unconventional career possibilities, self-discovery, professional development, and more. Whatever helps and whatever works to make it sweet. The Foothill Workforce Investment Board is a job resource center located here in Pasadena. They specialize in services for the future employee, offering a job search resource lab, workshops and seminars, layoff recovery assistance, veteran services, youth services, and more. Joining me now is Joumana Barakat from the Foothill Workforce Investment Board. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
For the people out there who are about to embark on a job search, maybe they have already started the process. The first process, I believe, is just preparing for that whole, assault of putting yourself out there. And what do you suggest for people to get ready for the job search? It could be a bit, a little overwhelming what's out there.
I'm going to throw a number out there so the listeners don't think she's just anybody who's coming to talk about workforce development. I've been in this field for 19 years now. And I'm not telling you when I started, but 19 years. And what happens is that things change, like everything. Education changed, technology is changing, everything is changing. So the way we look for work nowadays is completely different from the way we did it 5 years ago or even 10 years ago.
Yes.
Preparation is 90% of this battle.
Oh.
When somebody wants to find employment or look for a job, it's not just a matter of sitting in front of the internet and looking all day long and having one resume. And looking for a job is a complete strategy, and you have to go through the whole steps to understand it. The first thing is to understand it is not about you, it's about the employer's need. This is the approach that should be. Writing a resume, you have to understand there's no one size fits all. It does not work like that anymore. Are we saying you have to write a resume for every position you apply for? Yeah, kind of. You have to look at the requirement of every position and make sure that when the employer picks up this resume, they see exactly what they're looking for right off bat. They're not going to read through 2 pages or 3 pages. God forbid anybody has 3-page resume. To find what they're looking for. Also, the strategy include understanding what the labor market is, knowing what you want and how you're going to match it with what's out there. Which industries are growing? Am I on the right track? Is my approach the right way? Should I be using the internet? Should I be networking? Should I be doing cold calling? And we tell everybody you have to do everything. It's like investments. You invest and you see which way your return is, which is paying off more.
Yeah.
And the payoff is, are you getting an interview? Are you getting a phone call? If this is happening, that means what you're doing is right. You have to concentrate on one way and continue to do everything else. Every job seeker has to set goals. And when we say goals, it's not like my goal is to find a job. For us, this is not a goal. This should not be a goal for a job seeker. They have to know exactly what they want. I want a job as, a radio announcer. I want that job by this time. In order for me to get this job, the following things have to happen. When I get to that point, and you have to have alternative plans. And you have to work all your job search within a timeline. And I tell everybody, treat your job search, the cliche that everybody hears, and if I hear it one more time, it's a full-time job to look for a job. I don't know if that's true or not, but you have to be very organized. You have to make a plan, a weekly plan. It's not like I get up in the morning and have my coffee and watch my shows, then I do a couple searches and I do that. You have to be more organized. You have to have a schedule. On this day, I'm doing this, this, and that.
Well, what kind of things what would the organization look like?
The organization would be looking like Monday, I'm going to check my emails to see if I have any responses from any employer, or check my magnets to see what kind of jobs, got attached. I'm going to review these jobs, do research on employers. The second day, my goal is to send 4 different resumes online to go down to the Foothill Workforce Investment Board on Green Street and see if there's new posting or attend a workshop. On Wednesday, there is a community event happening that I might have the opportunity to meet employers. I'm going to go attend this event. You just have a calendar for yourself and continue to live. You know, people think if we're looking for work, we are not allowed to do all the other things that we normally do.
Yeah.
We might not be able to afford them, but that doesn't mean, you know, you have to work your exercise into that, your relationships, your friendships, your kids, everything must come full circle. That's why at our center we are everything to everybody. Okay, as much as we shouldn't be or it's not possible, but we try to help everybody and meet everybody where at the needs that they need.
Yeah, that's great. That's great news. Will you come back again?
I would love to come back again.
Next time we're going to talk about the resume.
Yes.
Because we all have different resumes.
Oh, we
all
can
different
talk
parts
about
of
the
our life.
Sure.
We've been talking to Joumana Barakat from the Foothill Workforce Investment Board. You've been listening to Sweet Life. I'm Brooke Peterson. You can like us on Facebook by searching Sweet Life Radio Show. Until next time, make it sweet.